Okay, so today in math, we are going to continue what we did the other day. The other day we started doing multiplication. We were doing one-digit multiplication. If I had something like this, we knew I did 5 times 3, 5 times 6, 5 times 2. We said 5 times 3 is 15. You put the 5 down, the 1 up. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 1 is 31. You put the 1 down, the 3 up. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. I put both of them down because there's nothing else to go. No other number for it to go on. Today we are going to start doing two-digit multiplication. It's the exact same thing as one digit except for 2 extra steps. And if you get in the habit of doing these 2 extra steps, it's going to make it even easier when you get into 3 and 4 and 5-digit multiplying and all that stuff. Okay? So if I had something like this, all right, your first step is exactly what you did on Monday and Tuesday. You're still going to do 5 times 6, 5 times 2, 5 times 3, okay, which we just did. 5 times 6 is 30, put the 0 down, carry the 3. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13, carry the 1. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16, okay? All of you are going to do this fine. You just pretend like that 2 isn't there and you just multiply it like a one-digit multiplication like normal, okay? Here is the key though. If you can get in the habit of doing this each time, you will be fine. You have just finished with that 5, right? So when I'm done with that 5, get rid of it. And what I'd like to say is, let's get rid of it. I'm going to make it a 0, and you bring that 0 down. Every single time you're done with it, make it a 0, bring it down. Okay, and if you draw the little arrows and you do this, that's fine. I still do it. I've been doing this for 35 years. Make it a 0, bring it down. I still put the little 0 there. That's the first thing that's different. The other thing, if you can really get in the habit of doing, is erasing these numbers up top or crossing them out. Get rid of the numbers up top, because 5th graders make the mistake of they leave them up here and then when they go do the next step, they see them up there and like, oh, I got to add that number, and they mess up. Okay? Change it when you're done with it, change it to a 0, bring it down, get rid of the numbers up top. The next step, and this is the one thing that 5th graders keep making the mistake, if you can get in the habit now of doing this, you'll be fine. A lot of people say, okay, now I do 2, and I'm going to multiply 2. And what they do is they go, okay, 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 3 is 6. Okay? The mistake they made is, did we start with the 2 just because it's on top of it? No. Just like we did with the 5, when we did 5 times 6, 5 times 2, 5 times 3, we're going to do 2 times 6, 2 times 2, 2 times 3. Do not look and see where it's lined up and what you're doing. You do it just like you did the 5. You do the last number, the middle number, and then the next number, and you go in order. Same thing here. So if I do this and I do 2 times 6, I know 2 times 6 is 12. So I'm going to put the 2 down and the 1 up, right? Well, where does that 2 go down?
Underneath the 3.
Right here, because that's my next place. I'm making another row of this. So I'm going to do 2 times 6 is 12. I put the 2 down, carry the 1. I did 2 times 6, so now I'm going to do 2 times 2 is 4, plus that 1 is a 5, and that 5 comes down here. I did 2 times 6, I did 2 times 2, now I'm going to do 2 times 3, which is 6. Last thing, once you have these 2 rows together and you've multiplied 5 times everything on top, and then 2 times everything on top, add them together. So 0 plus 0 is 0, and 3 plus 2 is 5, and 6 plus 5 is 11. 1 down, 1 up. 6 plus 1 is how much? 8. Thank you. Okay. These are the same steps no matter what. Do your first number first, everything on top like you normally do. When you're done, make it a 0, bring it down. Get rid of everything on top. Then you do the next number, times everything on top. Not part of it, everything on top. Underneath, add them up, and you're done. Okay? Let me show you another one. Okay. So what am I gonna do first here? 3 times 7, 3 times 2, 3 times 5, right? So 3 times 7, 3 times 2, 3 times 5. Just like we normally. Pretend the 6 isn't there. So 3 times 7 is 21. Put the 1 down, 2 up. 3 times 2 is?
6,
Plus 2 is? 8. And 3 times 5 is?
15.
15. Yay. Now what do I do? Make it a 0 because I'm done with it, and bring it down. And what else do I do? Nope. What else do I do? Okay, get rid of everything up top. Got it. All right. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Now, what am I going to do? Here it is, guys. This is the key. Now what am I doing? Yes, ma'am. 6 times 7. 6 times 2. 6 times 5. Okay. So what is 6 times 7? Oh, I don't know. What if you don't know? What should you do if you don't know 6 times 7?
6 times
Look in your agenda. Right. 6 times 7 is
42.
42. What number do I put down?
2.
2 down. What up?
1.
4. Now what? 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 4 is 16. 6 down, 1 up. And finally, 6 times 5 is? Plus 1 is 31. Now what do I do? Add them. It's amazing how many 5th graders will do all this hard work. They get all this hard work, they make the 0 and they get rid of the numbers and they do all this stuff, and then they come down here and they add wrong. Please don't mess up by adding wrong after doing all the hard work. 1 plus 0 is 1. See, I already had somebody say 0. That's what I'm saying. 8 plus 2 is 10. 0 down, 1 up. 6 plus 5 plus 1 is 12. 2 down, 1 up. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 3. 33,201. Any questions on this? We're going to practice a few more, but I think you guys will be fine with this. We'll do a lot of this today and tomorrow. This is basically all we're doing in math for the next couple days. Okay?